Thank you. My name is Raphael Chibueze Chukwuka. I work with Oasis International Hospital, Beijing. I am originally from Nigeria. So, talking about remittances refer to the transfer of money or goods from the country where one is living and working to their original countries. Now, people migrate to other countries in search of opportunities, and when they make some earnings, some people would want to transfer some of this income to their original countries, either in the form of money or goods. Some of them do it through formal channels like banks and some other channels of transfer of funds, while some other people do it through informal channels like friends, like giving funds to friends to send to their families or communities. Okay, yeah, from my personal experiences, I right now it's better with the advent of technologies. It's better sending funds to other parts of the world, especially to your own country of origin. It's easier now. Yes, but in the early years, it was hard. It was very expensive to transfer funds to your country of origin. It is stated that transfer of funds to sub-Saharan African countries cost like about 8.5% of the funds itself, where the global average is 6.5%. So you see, like it's expensive, yeah. But right now, it's getting better. And then another thing is, sometimes it's not everybody that you want to transfer funds to that has access to uh, banks. Some don't have accounts in commercial banks, so you have to do this through other people. Sometimes you find your money missing, or a portion of the money not getting to the people. It's stated that it's only about 40% of Nigerians that have accounts in commercial banks. So you can imagine it's not everybody that you want to send funds to that you do it directly. So you have to do it through other people. And then we also have the problem of this exchange rate fluctuations. So in 2020 alone, the naira depreciated by 20%. So you can imagine. And then a lot of people in the country have limited financial literacy. So you send funds and they don't know how to manage funds and all that. So these are the challenges that I have faced myself when it comes to remittances. But I can tell you that with the advent of some of these new technologies, transfer of funds has been very easy. Yes, it's been very easy. Thank you very much. So the impact of remittances on the recipient countries, like my country, Nigeria, is enormous. I must tell you, one is economic growth. So with remittances, families have more purchasing powers. So it increases consumption rate and thereby boosting local businesses. This also contributes to increase in investment and economic development. Then, when you talk about remittance, you know that when you transfer funds to your families, first of all, you have increased their income. So it increases income, thereby helping them to solve some problems. It also helps education and healthcare, because some of these funds that people get from remittances, they use it to pay school fees, to buy books, and to do other education related activities, which helps to boost education. They can also use it to pay for hospital bills, to buy medications, and all of that. So remittances is also helping with education and healthcare. Then some people who receive these funds from their families abroad, they use this to start some businesses. This is also bringing a chain effect, because it's going to lead to like increase in entrepreneurship, and then people will get jobs, employment, and it's also a way of economic development. Then you also have financial inclusion. This is very important, because people have to, when people who don't have account now have someone in other countries who wants to send funds to them, they go to banks and open accounts. Or when you send funds to people, they go to bank to claim the funds, and in the process they open an account. So it also brings about financial inclusion. Yeah, that's it. But then the remittances can also encourage brain drain, thereby, like when people see that other people are receiving funds from abroad, so they want their people to, they will encourage their own people to go to other countries and work and send and transfer funds to them. So this is one of the disadvantage, because it's going to lead to dependency on remittances, and then leading to brain drain. Well, additional insights on remittances should be the issue of the cost. Um, I think the government and the financial institutions and other international organizations can work out, means and policies that will encourage remittances. They can reduce the cost of remittances if the government will encourage competition among the remittance service providers. This will help and make it easier for the people sending the funds and the recipients themselves. And also, I must tell you, remittances, it's helping people to have financial inclusion, to have access to banks. It makes people, like some people who don't have their funds, like people who have small businesses who don't have their funds in the bank, when they have their loved ones send funds to them from abroad, they will have to go to the bank and in the process open accounts, and then it brings about financial inclusion. And then you also have the technologies that we have now has also caused us to, some of these innovative technologies have also made transfer of funds, some of these blockchains services, and then you have the money transfer platforms. These things have also made it easier for remittances. I want to talk about policies and regulations. I think the government should work with the financial institutions and international organizations so that they can make proper use, leverage all the potentials in remittances. And then you have diaspora engagement. Beyond remittances, I think the government should also try to engage the people in diaspora, map out other policies that will help them to contribute to the economies beyond just remittances. Like diaspora bonds that can help people in diaspora to invest and have this sense of ownership in their countries of origin. These things can work. I also think that data and research should also be is something that the government should also look into, so that you can analyze this inflow, and then check the impact and in which sector of the economies it's impacting the most, and then find better ways of leveraging on the potentials of remittances. Thank you very much.